All right, and what's good? What's up? And welcome to KplusGaming Corner. And in this Outriders live stream, breaking out my trickster, Ugake Otarah. It looks like we already have some company. What's up, Bruce? What's up? Let me oh, here we go. Yep. Salute. And it should be a fun night. I am putting together a shotgun build for my Ugake Otarah. I believe I have a build video. I should put that actually in the description. I'll have that in there later for how I've been running my Ugake. I believe I was using an automatic shotgun before. Wanted to try out the pump action variant and see how that works. So just to kind of recap and show a little bit about what I'm doing, I am using Enoch's Blessing. I was fortunate enough to come along one that had Fortress on it, and then I put on Weakness Trap. Oh, Deep Abyss. We have a full house and another Trickster. Hey, and Edge of Time. Yes sir. Welcome in. So now I don't even, because okay, before I was running around with this. I might actually put this back on. I was thinking, because what I'm really trying to do is I'm trying to farm for some good bonus firepower pieces that I can use for my purples. Right now, just for the mod combinations, the best ones I have are Anomaly Power, which is okay, I suppose. For now it works, but I would like some bonus firepower pieces. So I actually had this on, although Aura of Force doesn't really help me like that. Like I said, it's, well, just to explain. All right, so I had Weakness Trap on here because, first of all, Weakness Trap is actually a nice mod to use. Very underrated in my opinion. And then it helps with, well, Trample the Weak I have on. So whoever is getting that weakness status effect on them, I am getting an extra 12% extra damage against them. Power Assimilation. Again, these gloves are not the most ideal. I need some better gloves, but I don't really have good bonus firepower gloves at the moment. I think I had one. Yeah, this is the only really decent one that I have, but yeah. And then otherwise I would have to use, one of these max health ones, and the mod combinations aren't even what I'm looking for. At least I have some mods on here that I can use. So again, using Enoch's Blessing, pump action, not really using any secondary since I am pretty much never coming off of my twisted rounds. And by the way, using Venator's Knife, twisted rounds, and Hunt the Prey. With the headpiece, instant reload, so that's how I'm keeping my twisted rounds up every time I hunt the prey. And I'm hunting the prey all the time because on my shoes, well, another reason why the shoes aren't really ideal, Hyperloop, I'm not sure if I really need it, because with the set bonus I'm not getting any cooldown whenever I hunt the prey behind someone who has the Venator's Knife on them. Although that can kind of be tricky, because sometimes if they die or something happens, then you'll hunt the prey behind someone who doesn't have the Venator's Knife on them. But either way, instant reload helps. I have Captain Hunter, Anomaly Echo rounding that out. I have Sniper Blade, so it's increasing the skills range by 50%, so I can catch enemies a little bit further away. Strong Twist, which is always good for a twisted rounds build, getting your firepower up by 20%. And then we have Skull Piercer, so we're getting some extra critical damage. And then I have the Waistcloth, so we're getting the boomerang blades. The Venator's Knife is bouncing back and around. We're getting Eager Edges, so we're getting a couple extra bounces, so that's more people that are getting hit with the Venator's Knife. And that's important for, I will explain when we get to the pack tree. Anyway, so Buckshot Shells, we're getting an extra 12% damage. And then, like I said, we got Cut Them Deep on the gloves, getting an extra 30% on elites with the Venator's Knife on them. And Trample the Weak helps because of the gun that we have. And then what is it, Misery, good for the skills duration, keeping them longer. No Escape, increasing the effective range between targets. So basically the Venator's Knife, it's going to hit more people. And then Hyperloop, which probably is a little bit overkill because I already really am getting Hunt the Prey whenever I want. So going to the class tree, I am totally up top. Chakra Art and Abu. Hey, welcome in, guys. Welcome. Like number 4. All right, we are off to a good start with the likes. I like that. Anyway, the class tree, sorry. Shotgun Master is important here, and then we're getting some weapon damage every time we hunt the prey and throw out our knives. With these nodes, we're proceeding all the way to the end, where for each enemy in close range, our weapon damage is increased by 8%. And then we're getting some extra damage against elites, getting an extra large magazine size, which also helps with keeping our twisted rounds from going out, and a little bit of extra shotgun weapon damage. Now with the PAX tree, and the reason why we kind of want as many people hit with the Venator's Knife as possible, so going along the bottom, getting some extra shield, these, you know, is cool. I guess you could go this way too, but I don't melee, so that is what it is. But we get here where goes beyond understanding. Damage done to elites tagged with deception has a 25% chance to be increased by 200%. So tripling the damage. That is crazy. So every couple of times I'm hitting with the shotgun is doing a ridiculous amount of damage. And then 200% of killing damage on enemies tagged with deception skills. So our Venator's Knife is divided among other tagged enemies. So like I said, the more enemies that are hit with the Venator's Knife, the better. Anyway, that's a quick rundown of how I have this going. It's probably a little bit different than the Ugake build video that I had, but either way, fun to run with. Now, especially with some guests in the house, I want to do a couple of expeditions, and then I may run into some trials because as usual, I mean, the economy in this game is crazy. I'm resource poor, basically, after upgrading, because basically the Ugake set that I had was a little bit further behind as I was leveling up doing the other builds. So I had to spend some resources getting these up to speed. They're still not even really current. They're still lagging behind a little bit. I was trying to get them up to 69, but you run out of, and I had a decent amount of anomaly extract too. I had like 30,000 with this character, and it's all gone, basically, leveling up. So I'll have to run back into trials and do some more. So, gentlemen, if you guys are ready, I think I've been talking long enough. I think it's time to get into some expeditions, and we have some decent ones. Also want to see if I can clean up some of my times. I mean, I have some decent times here on this character, but we can get some of these faster. Let me see what's available. Time War Inspired, that's first on the list because 1021. Yeah, I think we can do better than that. At least I think so. Let's see if we can beat that time. We will head there first. Good times, good times. And while that's loading in, let me just take a look over at the system, making sure the mic is good, the music is good. All right, we're all set. All right. So with that said, I think we're off to a good start tonight. So let's see how this does. And we have a fellow trickster. I'm assuming you are Edge of Time. I'm not sure if you're transmogged. And Bruce, I know you said you've been working on your Technomancer. So eager to see how you guys perform. Ooh. My aim sucks, off to a funny start, but since I'm always behind someone with my shotgun, it's a little bit easier to be accurate. I see you got some spin to win going. Cyclone Slice, nice. I always like seeing Cyclone Slice. It's a skill I like, but you know, it's not the most popular skill, and I understand. You know, a lot of people don't like running Cyclone Slice, but I like Cyclone Slice. Anyway, Bruce, it looks like you got things handled over there. I can't reach over there anyway, so I will continue on this way. We'll handle our biz on this side. You guys hiding over here. I'm smoking y'all out. Don't we have some elites around here? I actually do like Hyperloop just because I like zipping around all over the place, even though it probably is overkill with the set bonus. But sometimes it could be annoying, like, oh man, I gotta Venator's knife them first. Nah, I just want to zip over there and just boom, knock them out, you know? Either way, I like the Ugake set because even though the set bonus is kind of whatever, the mods that it comes standard with, it's a nice combination of stuff. So even though I would say it could be better, I mean, just getting the cooldown, I mean, a lot of things still have to go right for it to, and this guy's being stubborn, for it to go right. But either way, man, got some stragglers back here hiding. Are they all the way? Jesus, you're all the way over there, man. Coward. I hate that. You gotta like run all the way back to the beginning of an expedition to catch them. All right, but we're good. But because of that, I'm not sure if we're on pace to beat the time though. 10:21 is pretty fast for a Time War Inspire. Oscar, hey, what's up? He said, I would say the team working on Outriders do not know how to release leaks. How would you feel if they stopped working on Outriders for Outriders 2 and continuing the story? I mean, Outriders 2, I wouldn't mind. I would say it would be, like, I feel like they're not finished here. You know what I mean? Like, there was still more work to do. Like, if there is Outriders 2, because the thing about Outriders 2 is that's going to be like a year or two away. So that would mean that this game is what it is, you know? Like, if there's really nothing else they're going to do with this, that would be a little disappointing, actually. I'd be disappointed with that. I feel like there's a lot of work to do here. Like, as I was mentioning before, the resource economy, I think, is kind of, I don't think they put a lot of thought into it in terms of like what it really means to level a character up into, like, if you have even one build, it's difficult to keep up to date, you know? Like, I'm pretty sure at this point it costs what, like 30,000 maybe? Let me see, 6 pieces, maybe even more to upgrade one set, you know? You know how many times you gotta run through this to accumulate 30,000 anomaly extract? Like, one run through trials should guarantee that you could do like a full set, not like 1 or 2 pieces. Right now, you get 1 or 2 pieces, and you kind of have to pick and choose what those 2 pieces are. And then you got to do the trials again for another. And then, I mean, I'm just now at the point where things have slowed down. Like, I'm not leveling up like that. But before, when you're like kind of doing 1 level, maybe 2 levels per, like by the time you finally catch up, you got to level up again, you know? So yeah, I mean, I have my gripes with the game and things that, yeah, I think they absolutely should still be working on and not feel as though our work is done here, you know, on to the next. Like, I hope that's not the case. Unless there's some kind of shock and surprise, like, oh, like while we were busy with Worldslayer, they've been working on Outriders 2 and it'll be ready like after Christmas. I don't think any of that is true. I don't think any of that's the case, you know? Like, if they're working on Outriders 2, like, yeah, that's gonna be like late 2024 probably, most likely. Especially if they're gonna do it right, you know what I mean? Because I wouldn't want them rushing it either, you know? Yeah, you don't think trials should be the only answer? Yeah, it's a thing. That's another thing too. It would be great. Like, wouldn't it be cool if you could go back and do like monster hunts and get like a good amount of anomaly extract out of those? It would give us a reason to go back and do monster hunts and the bounties. And what is it? What's the other one? It was like some kind of treasure hunt kind of thing where you had to go to the woman and bring her like soda or something, CD cases. There's no reason that's like a whole bunch of content that there's no reason to ever go back to, because it's like, what's the point? You're not getting any APOC gear out of it, and I'm pretty sure the anomaly extract you're going to get out of it is going to be really weak. Like, there should be multiple ways where, okay, I did this activity in about 30 minutes. I got like, are we done here? Great. Oh, we might be on pace. Okay, I think we're on a decent pace here. Yeah, like every activity you do should be able to upgrade, maybe not a whole set, but most of it. Maybe you got to run back in again to do the weapons or something, you know? But I could upgrade, like, for instance, this set, there were a couple of pieces I had to upgrade. Like, I had to take it from like a 66 to a 69, and I did not reach 69 on a lot. Like, it's just, there's not enough. There's not enough resources to do just basic maintenance, you know? Now, I guess maybe I'm just like the weirdo that has like, you know, 4 or 5 builds per class. Maybe they didn't anticipate someone would be like that. They figure, oh, everyone will have their one class and that's it, or their one build per class. And, you know, and they're not really worrying about someone like me. But that kind of sucks though, you know? That is something. So, like, you know, answering your question, I really would hope that they're not finished with this. And they are, you know, maybe, but I mean, it's been so long now that that hope is kind of dying out, you know? Like, it's been months since we've seen anything on the, you know, the Reddit post or on Twitter or anything like that. It's seeming less and less likely that they are working on it. You said monster hunts were your favorite part of the game out of the base? Yeah, man. Oh yeah, the historical. Yeah, Bruce, you're right. The historical stuff. Yeah, that was like the third option where you do that and you turn into 10 pieces and, you know, you get something out of it. I feel like that should guarantee you an apocalypse something, you know? Like, at this point, there shouldn't really be anything that you're doing in the game that you're getting legendaries that don't have the third slot, you know? Like, I feel like that's just not time well spent. And, I mean, let's be real, like, and, I mean, going into what I'm about to say, like, where the reason why I'm still playing, and I've said this before, it's more about perfecting my builds and doing like build crafting and that sort of thing. It's not about like, oh, you know, getting to level 75. Like, I can beat a level 40, what is it, 43 Arbiter. Like, I've joined other people's games that were level 75 and had no problem in there. You know what I mean? Like, we can all, I'm sure, kick the Arbiter's ass over and over and over again. Like, it's not about that anymore. It's more, at least for me, it's about, you know, being creative and finding new ways. And but that's like me injecting my own fun into the game, you know, because at the core of it, it is still a great game. Like, the mechanics are fun and it's fun to use your powers. And like, I feel like it's like, it's almost like the Division, but it's like X-Men, you know, if X-Men meets the Division kind of thing, you know? And we did beat the time. Nice. Good job, guys. Hell yeah. Good work. Excellent. Excellent stuff. So that's one thing down. I want to see if we can, if I can clean up some more times. So when I'm looking at it, you know, I'm like, yes, you know, something to strive for. But yeah, man. And Abu, you said you hope they do more as well. Yeah, I mean, I think we're all kind of, but again, every week that goes by is kind of like, I don't know, man, you know? Like, these expeditions, like, we should be seeing mostly APOC legendaries. Like, we shouldn't be seeing blues at all. Like, I feel like the blue stuff you should leave behind, you know, after level 30. Like, the blues used to get on my nerves at level 30. Like, we're approaching level 40, you know? And it's like, damn, we're still seeing blue pieces. Like, there's no reason to have blue pieces at all. Okay. Decent. Looks like my build is doing all right. Twisted rounds. Meticulous schemer. My goodness. Yeah. Like I said, it's almost like it's got like this ultimate damage link kind of feel to it. because you're pretty much sharing the damage. And that's why I'm saying, like, you want your Venator's knife hopping around to everyone as much as possible. The weakness trap, some good supplemental stuff. Bruce, I see you got the triple turrets with your blighted rounds, and we've got spectral spike. Yep. All right, good stuff. I like that we finished in good time. Hold on, I gotta clean out my stash. But yeah, Oscar, I'm definitely with you, man. Trials should not be the only place that we can go to. Like right now, I need like a lot of extract. Like in the time we're playing tonight, by the time I'm done, I usually spend a couple hours on this. I should come out of here looking at, like, in 2 hours time, I should be looking at 15 to 20,000 anomaly extract. I would feel like my time was well spent at that point. Like, okay, you know, and if I want to go back in, I could, but like, I might wind up, unless we really do trials and spend a good amount of time in there and go into every trove. That's really the only way, you know? Otherwise, I'm going to be looking at like another 1,000, maybe. Like, that's nothing. Like, every piece here is going to cost, what, 4,000 to 5,000? Like I said, whoever was working on, and do I need this? I don't think I need this. Whoever was doing the resource economy, I don't know. Like I said, I don't really think they thought it through, because everything else is fine. Like, you almost never run out of this stuff, but it's the anomaly extract that's like, why is it so hard to get your hands on enough? You know, it's annoying. Anyway, let me see. I definitely need a good time in Boomtown. Yeah, Boomtown's next, and then hopefully something else will come up, that, because I need some of these too, but I don't even know what I was doing where that Boomtown took that long. I experiment all the time. So yeah, let's hop right back in. Let's get that cleared out. I think we can do this between the three of us. We should be able to do this in like 4 minutes, about something like that. I'll give you guys a little bit more time in case you need to get yourselves sorted out. You think the trials should have been expeditions, Abu? Well, I think they should make all of these viable options in terms of content that you want to do to resource farm. Like, I don't think it should be one or the other, because that's the thing. If you need drop pod resources, the trials aren't good for that. It's like, the trials are terrible for that, actually. You need to go into the expeditions if that's what you need. Like, say you want to just do a whole bunch of, you just want to go and stand at the table, the what's the guy, the table where you can get the legendaries, Tiago. If you want to just stand there and re-roll for like 20 minutes, you kind of have to do the expeditions. You can't go into trials for that, you know? For now, it looks like the shotgun build is working. Doing good times, and I'm doing good damage. Fair amount of damage. Right. Get this. All right. I think we got the captain out of the way. See if we can get that to that door in the next little bit. I think we're almost done here. Decent. It'll be a little bit better, but decent. Yeah, there's a lot of stuff. Like, a friend of mine, one of my best friends, like, we still kind of discuss this game. He's long since stopped playing the game, just because in his mind it's like, what's the point? You know what I mean? Like, I'm leveling up to do what exactly, you know? Like, you get to level 75, like, like, we were talking just today where I was telling him, you know, like, what would have been dope is if they made it so maybe there's some troves in the trials that you have to be level 5 to get into, and you can only get these certain rewards in these troves or in these rooms or in these expeditions, you have to qualify for it. It would give people a reason like, oh man, I got to get to level 75 then, you know, because otherwise it's like, okay, you get to level 75 to do what exactly? To just do the same content over and over again, you know? Like, I get it for people that have kind of left the game and are just on to other things. I get it, you know? Like I said, it's just me. I'm just, you know, I guess it doesn't take much to keep me amused, you know? But again, like, to me, it's more like I just like being creative and like, oh, let me see what I can do with this. And I just like running around and, you know, even though the RNG gods aren't always good to me, I'm always in search of like the next thing. Like, all right, I need this specific chess piece with this mod. Let me see if I could get that, you know? All right, we're doing decent on time. Not sure if we're gonna do this in 4 minutes though. I'm in the red. Guys are gonna fall. Oh, hate when those things blow up in my face. What else? We got some more coming out of the room. I'm like in the room with them. But like, I think that would have been a great thing to include with the game to keep people engaged, give people a reason to suffer through the grind, because we all have noted that the grind is a little unreasonable. Like, I could play all day straight and not get from one apocalypse tier to the other. Like, it'll take me a full day of playing for me to even notice that it changes. Let alone like, oh, I'm like ready for the next level, you know? All right, let's at least see if we can keep this under 5 minutes, which I think we can do. Dr. Detonator's about to go down. I'm like standing in the middle of fire and anomaly blades. That's not wise. Wasn't very smart on my part. Bye-bye, Dr. Detonator. The rest of y'all, see, one of the reasons why I don't mind the anomaly pieces for now is because it helps with, I got anomaly cut and then boomerang blades. Like, that's actually not too bad, but I would prefer, I need bonus firepower stuff. Oh, we were right at 5 minutes. Well, whatever. It's better than what I had before. I can work on getting this better later, but it gives us something to strive for. Next time, we'll see if we could do this a little bit faster. I'll just do one of these. Whoa. I hope you guys are getting good stuff, by the way. Because I don't think I've gotten anything I can use. Yeah, let's head back to the camp. Let's see what we got. I think I want to run into the trials. I'm pretty sure, yeah, the trials are probably going to be my better bet, and we can go into proving grounds because I need boots. Universal, hey, what's up? And Charlene, hey, how's it going? How's it going? Let's see here. Yeah, Twisted Rounds are doing this thing. Yeah, the pump action. Although the pump action itself is, I think I had it for a second. Wait, how many times? I proc Twisted Rounds 4 times. Interesting. Okay. All right. Let's clear this out and then let's see if we can get a trial run in, because yeah, I need resources. Not sure how you guys are doing on resources, but I definitely need some resources. And in particular, anomaly extract. Let's see. Clear this out. I have a lot of pistols with this guy. Pretty sure I don't need all those. Let me see what we got. Nope. And no, none of this is what I'm looking for. Although, I mean, Venator's knife. Can I use this? But is it better than this? Kind of like Hyperloop. Hyperloop is fun. It's one of those, like, I don't need it, but it is fun to kind of zip it. Like, I'm just zipping around all over the place, you know? But if I were to use this, let's see, it would give me the close range damage. I would want that. I don't think I need the cool. Oh, well, you know, I do need cooldown. I need more cooldown. My skills are at a decent cooldown, but I don't want to take 19% off. Like if this was, where is it? I think it's the boots. Yeah, if that was cooldown instead of healing received, I think we'd be on to something there. But and then sharpening, I don't need that at all. That's not even a lot of damage. That's like nothing. Increases skills damage by not even 200,000. At this level, you know, that's not even a tickle. Anyway. Let's head on into the proving ground. Yeah, you need anomaly extract too, Abu? All right, so we'll see what's up. Plus, I want to test this out against the Arbiters, you know? I want to see how this shotgun build does against him. If this works out good, I might actually have like an updated Ugake build video coming. 2.0. There've been improvements, but I need those pieces though. So at least test them out. I mean, I might get them and then realize, you know what, I like it this way better anyway, but at least then I would know, you know? I want to know first, but I can't really suggest anything if I myself don't know if I never had it. So how would I tell someone else? So anyway, we'll see what's good. We'll see what's good. Oh, playtime. What's up? What's up? Hope you're having a good weekend. All right, let's get these fools up out of here. I hope it's not the one, like if it's the one with those like skinwalker types, that one takes forever. Oh man, god damn it. It is the one with, like you'll be standing here in front of this door and they come out 2 at a time. Like if you're in a hurry, this is like an annoying one to do. I would almost rather like sit back and just let them all come out. You know what I mean? Just so I could like kill them all at once. This 1 at a time thing, man. Or 2 at a time. Like it gets better once you're done with this, but yeah, this one, it's like, ugh. These skinwalkers are annoying too. They're not even an enemy I enjoy seeing. Charlie, you say you're just taking it easy tonight? Yeah. Yeah, it's a good night. You know, it's not too cold, you know. We're just about a week before Halloween. I don't know if people got their costumes ready. Usually I just put a mask on. I don't really, you know, I'm out with the boys, go out with the kids. But this might be the last week in the, you know, because next weekend, I'm sure most of the good costumes are going to be gone. Although I know some people, like myself, some years, we wait till the last minute to go hit up that party city. And it's like, oh man, all the good stuff is, you're stuck with some cruddy costumes. But either way, yeah. Today was a nice day to run some errands. I was out and about earlier, handling some business. And so now I am also settled in Charling Heel, taking it easy and enjoying some Outriders. I was playing some Gotham Knights earlier. The jury's still out on it though. I mean, it's all right so far. Gotham Knights, it's fine. But I'm worried that like it's a little on the boring side. Like there hasn't been too much action. But we'll see. I'm giving it a chance. I'm not passing any judgment just yet. Like I just now got to the point where I could do co-op in that game. So if any of you guys have that game, next time I fire it up, which I'm still not sure when that's going to be. It might be either Monday or Tuesday. Although Tuesday I like to save for Division. So, and I still have work to do in the Division too with the Warlords of New York. So yeah, it depends on my schedule. Next time I'm going to be in with Gotham Knights. But we'll be able to play together with that. And I'm always about games where we can have fun together as a community and then, you know, get some action in, you know? All right. These skinwalkers, they're among the more annoying enemies in the game. Them and the shield beast things or whatever, I forget what they're called. The ones that go invisible. That could be another gripe. That was another gripe that my friend had. He was saying that in terms of when they were first advertising World Slayer, we thought there were going to be all these new enemy types. Really, it's just these guys. And the shield, is this shield? It's not shield beast, isn't it? I don't know. Whatever they call those things. Shadow beasts, I think, right? Yeah, shadow beasts. You're right. Yeah, I kept calling them shield beasts. They're not shield. I'm like, it's not shield beast. Shadow beast. Yeah. Really, those are the only new enemy types. And like, I guess you get this bigger skinwalker type, like the mini boss version, the ravenous skin, whatever. But it's like, yeah, we really didn't get a lot of new enemies, you know? Again, this is all stuff that like, there's plenty of work still to do here versus like, oh yeah, we're going to say, never mind and go on to Outriders 2, you know? And all I would say is if they do it, just at least learn your lessons from this and do it right, you know? I would hope for that at a minimum, you know? Like, I hope they took heed and, you know, because the blueprint is there, you know? Like, the blueprint for a masterpiece of a great game is here. This could be an absolute classic of a game. But it's like, I don't know. It's like the decision making is like they're holding themselves back, you know? That was nice, actually. Like in terms of the abilities and all that kind of stuff, like you don't get that in a lot of games, you know? The build diversity, you know, all the different things you could do with the different classes. Like the blueprint is here for something great, but it's like they're going out of their way to fumble the bag, you know? And Chakra Art, you're talking about you got to give it a fair chance. I'm assuming you're talking about Gotham Knights, right? Yeah, I'm giving it a chance. I'm giving it a chance. I haven't made any judgments on it yet. I was actually screwing around a little bit with it right before I hopped on here, after I did my live before, just because I'm like, all right, I need to kind of, like, what the hell am I supposed to be doing here exactly, you know? Which I'm still trying to figure it out, but you know, it'll come. I mean, I only picked up the game yesterday, so. I can't say it's bad. It's like, it's not bad. It's just, you know, getting there. All right, let me see if there's anything. Did I get any force? This nonsense, but let's see. What's this? Unstoppable force. Oh, I gotta take a second look at that. Unstoppable force could, I don't need it with this build. You guys run off. Let me just take a second look at What is this? Oh, max health. All right, let's go. I'll let you guys decide which one we go into. Doesn't really matter to me. You guys want to go into the mausoleum? Fair enough. Mausoleum it is. Get more ascension points out of that one anyway. So, yep. Yep. I guess in summary, all I'm trying to say is I just wish there was more things to do in order to get the things you need, you know? Like more of a diversity of activities. I mean, some people have mentioned like a horde mode, you know, somewhere you got to keep going into, say you're in a cave and you got to keep progressing, and you know it gets harder and harder, and then there's like a boss at certain junctions, and you know you're getting rewards along the way, you know, that kind of thing. And it just, you know, the further you progress in it, the harder it gets, something like that. Or maybe some building that you go in, like you go up a level, you're going up the stairs, you're at the next level, clear these out, keep going into the next room, you know, kind of like Trials, but it won't take an hour to do it, you know. Like some mix between Trials and Expeditions. Like, to be honest, I wouldn't even mind if they just made the Expeditions more worthwhile. That would at least be a step in the right direction. If I come out of an expedition with like 2,000 anomaly extract, that's not really the case. An expedition, you might get 200. And it's like, it's not even worth your, like at that, it's not worth your time at all. If extract is what you need. And then it becomes prohibitive. It's like, no, I absolutely can't do it. Even if I want to do it. And say, like someone like me, I got kids and things to do and a full-time job. You know, if I have 30 minutes to an hour to play, I got to really think about, okay, where's my time going to be the most useful or the best spent, you know? And yeah, you don't have a lot of options there. Like you could be like, well, I ran Trials yesterday, I want to do something else today. But it's like, yeah, but you kind of have to run Trials again. Sorry, buddy. That's the only thing you can do, especially if you want this one thing. Well, whatever, that's enough of my ranting and raving, my gripes. I mean, obviously I'm still playing the game, so I could complain all day long, but I'm still here. But again, that's just because I think my goals aren't necessarily to get to level 75. It's more about what combinations of skills and weapons and mods can I put together to get the most out of whatever build I'm using, you know? And I'm always doing different stuff. That's what keeps it fresh. Like I could play with my Technomancer for like a week or two and be like, all right, I'll put you away for a while, and now it's my Devastator, and now I'm back to my Trickster. And playing with my Trickster because I'm farming for certain things. It's like, okay, you know, I could do this for a little while now. There's a shadow beast around here somewhere, isn't there? Hiding. There you go. Guys are always kind of like chilling in the wind. You think you've completed the thing. It's like, no, there's one lurking around. But then that's where my complaint does come in, where it's like, yeah, if I'm like, I just want different things to do, you know? I know that I also have a good chance of getting what I want with that. Unconditional love. Hey, what's up? Thanks for dropping in. All right. I feel like we're doing our thing in here, man. I like it. I like it. Because usually this part of this part of the trials can get a little harrowing. Just because of all the enemy types, and you know, they're all kind of hiding and sniping at you from different, and then the elites here, like I feel like the elites here are tankier than usual, you know, like those destroyers. Like I'm like, are they always this tanky? Like they're not this tanky in the expeditions. Like they're extra strong in here. Like, this guy should have been dead. Ooh, trying to take me out. I don't want to go in that vortex. There's someone hiding back here. Where are you? Clown. You're really hiding. The way we would have had to run all the way back to go get him. Good thing these things aren't timed. One of those shotgun hits was for 48 million. That's crazy. Nice. You are next. Ready to view, and oh, there's one more. Where is he? There you go. All right. Oh, an ascension level. All right, let me sort that out. Hold on. I think, where am I putting mine next? Oh yeah, I need to put it here. Start getting my critical damage up. All right. Cool, cool, cool. I don't need a light machine gun, assault rifle, no. Another thing about trials, I wish like there should be like a stash that you can get to along the way. Yo, let's do the Arboretum because I need some gloves too. I need some gloves before we go hit up that Arbiter. Let's stop in here real quick. Plus, get a decent amount of anomaly extract out of here. He said, just chilling, enjoying law-abiding citizen as I hang out in the chat. Oh, okay. I don't think I've seen that movie. Have I seen that? I gotta think about that. I don't think I've seen that. You gotta let me know if it's any good, Unconditional. Maybe I should check it out. Most of my time recently being spent watching stuff in terms of like sitting down with the missus and what we've been watching House of the Dragon, which we've been enjoying the first season. I've read the books too. Like I've been all over those books. Like I've read all 5 George R.R. Martin books plus the Fire and Blood stuff. So I kind of know what's coming, but I've still been enjoying the show. Just because, like, you know, it's not word for word for the books. They changed a couple things here and there, and you know, it's kind of interesting to see their version of the story, you know. Plus, with House of the Dragon, if you read the books, that's more of like people talking about things they heard, or then, you know, they're not really sure, but the show is like, okay, no, this is what actually happened. So yeah, me and the wife, we've been enjoying House of the Dragon. In terms of stuff I've been watching, I had finally caught up on The Boys like a month or 2 ago. Trying to think, what else am I watching? I know my wife, she's watching Rings of Power, but I didn't really get into Rings of Power too much like that. She's also saying she's not sure if it's exactly my flavor or if I would like it. I mean, I might get around to it at some point. I'm loving the speed that we're doing this. We're doing this really fast and easy. Fast and easy. You got one more, Abu? Okay, no doubt. If you hop out, anyone else that's watching, the code is pinned in the chat. So if you want to hop in, looks like we'll have some room shortly. But you definitely got to hang out for, you know, it should be some good rewards. Decent amount of anomaly extract coming out of here. Plus ascension points. I think this, besides O'Kreel, you get the, maybe like the second most ascension points out of here, or maybe the final Arbiter might get a little bit more. But this is definitely a good spot to be at if you need stuff. And me in particular, I need all that stuff, plus I need gloves, so I'm hoping to get a plethora of good purple gloves to choose from. All right. Where's that bird boss? All the birds are over there. Damn. Multiple birds. And you just nipping at my heels. Get rid of you. There's a lot going on right now. Chaos. Enemies dying everywhere. What I like to see. All right. Get you up out of here. Ah. Roller out of here. Now. Yeah, I'm really liking how this shotgun build is fun, man. Like you're damn near one-shotting everything. Almost. But kind of, yeah. You're like a one-shot machine with this thing. And there's still room for improvement. Got one more stubborn alpha over there. All right, so we out. Someone leveled up in some way. That's always good to see, or hear. I hope that was Apocalypse tier, but Ascension tier is cool too. Abu, you said Rings of Power is horrible. Yeah, my wife, she's been saying like, I don't know if you want to, you know. And I kind of let her, like, I've walked in the room and, you know, a couple times where I kind of see her watching and I'll like look at some scenes here and there, but other than that, like, I didn't see anything that piqued my curiosity. I'll put it like that. Like, there was nothing that I saw where I was like, you know what? I need to, wow, that looked crazy. What the hell's going on over there? You know? Nope. I haven't been curious, but I mean, you know, I'm a fan of the genre, so it's like, you know, like, what's the other one? The Wheel of Time. I actually read the first Wheel of Time book, but to be honest, the show didn't quite do it for me, you know? Like, the books were way better in a way where I was like, I don't know. I'm not really, my hopes aren't very high for season 2. I'll put it like that. Like, it's like they skipped along too many things, and there were, you know, there were certain things where in the books I read it and it made sense, but when I'm watching the show, I'm like, that doesn't make sense. Why would this character do this? Or why would he agree to go here? Why, you know, they changed just enough about it where it's like, man, I don't know. But anyway, Abu, looks like you dropped out. Salute to you. Glad that you were able to give us a couple of runs and hope you got something good out of it. Some good XP and some good loot. Hope it was worth your time. We should be here for a little while longer if you do happen to hop back in, but for now, anyone who wants to join, now would be a good time. We're on our way to the Arbiters. We'll get a couple of good runs in and hopefully get some good stuff out of there. So the code to join is pinned in the chat. Feel free to join. Yeah, Abu, thank you, man. Thank you. Thank you for the good run. Salute. All right, so let's see how this is going to do against the Arbiter. See, the Arbiter, I actually prefer using Spectral Spike just because every hit is doing more and more damage. But I just saw a 59 million hit. So 21 million. Let's see. I'm trying to keep tabs on the numbers. 17, 29 million. I mean, that was relatively simple. Good stuff. Now, what we get? What we get? Nothing great. Shield beast shoes, which I have enough of these. I don't really need shield beast shoes. I need regular shoes. I'll investigate those pants. Could be in the market for a nice submachine gun. Shoes. All right, we take a look at those shoes real quick. I need good shoes. No. Are you any good? Not really, no. What about here? Temporal blade, but I don't use that with the trespass. Well, no, you're not better than power simulation, so no. See, Bruce is up to, well, we'll do what you want to do. Daughter Sanctuary, all right, cool. We'll go hunting for some pants and some more anomaly extract. Yeah, see, if you want anomaly extract, yeah, we kind of got to do these couple of rooms. And we have the time, so it's fine. Good to go. Oh, and Bruce, I did see your video. I saw you melt this, what's this, the Cleave Weaver, whatever his name is, the Wave Werner. I forget his name, but you took him down in what, like 3 or 4 shots? It was crazy. I was like, oh shoot, hell yeah. I was like, that's how you do it, you know? Cause that boss, like by default, you just have to kill him as fast as possible. You can't like stand there like fighting him toe to toe. Like he's kind of an unfair fight if you think about it. It's annoying actually. Like you can't like roll or dodge his moves. He's just kind of on you and just hitting you, you know? And so you just have to get rid of him before he really gets going, you know? Which you certainly did. There. All right. Looks like you're holding it down in the circle. I got rid of 2 crawlers that just happened to spawn in the same spot, so that should save us some time. Usually they spawn from like opposite ends, and you gotta like then turn around and go get the other one. All right. Hey, Mr. Behemoth. Let me come holler at you real quick. Now you're all the way over there. Where are you going? Oh, yeah, now you notice me. Too bad it's too late. Bye-bye, Behemoth. All right. Yeah, me and you, Bruce, we're running through this really fast. I like it. I think this is already the last spawn. But it means we're kind of be standing around here for a little while. So while we wait, I'm gonna do a little shimmy. Dance around a little bit. While you run off for some ammo. Just gonna twist my hips. All right. Yeah, the wave cleaver. What I call him, the weave cleaver. Either way, you're about to go down. Where'd you go? You can cut all that out, fool. Swing your spear at someone else. Done. Oh, I thought you were done. Now you're done. Well, I eventually got him. He almost killed me though. That's what I'm saying. Like, the mechanics of that fight are annoying. Like, they kind of have to give you a way to like, you can't defend yourself against him. It's actually annoying. Like, the only way to deal with him is just to kill him as fast as possible. But it's impossible to defend yourself against him. Like, it's not like you can block his hits or something. You can't parry or defend, or, you know. He'll just come whacking away at you. Trigger twitch I don't need. Oh, edge of time pants. I'm always looking for some good pants of that flavor. Let's see, the rest of this I will send to the stash. I should have some decent room in the stash at the moment. I can't get too crazy with it, but I can send like 2 or 3 things. Or maybe not. Is my stash full? Oh shoot, looks like my stash is full. Did I forget to clear it out? Damn. Never mind, my stash is full already. Oh well. That could be another rant for another 20 minutes. Stash space. But let me not get started on that. Let me actually... Let's see. Super Collider. No, thank you. All right. Yep, docks. Can't forget the docks. Playtime, you said shimmy. Yeah, I got my little dance groove in. A little something. Showing them how it's done. This place is another place that can be a very dangerous place to run into if you're not equipped to handle it. I've died quite a few times in here, like, annoyingly. And the funny thing is, it's like, once you get through this, the next part here is quite easy. It's just clearing out all these enemies. A lot of elite types that could be a pain. Plus, with all the snipers shooting at you. Yeah, this can be a very dangerous place to run in without the proper build. If you're by yourself, especially. Anomaly blades. Ugh. Get away from the anomaly blades. Now the anomaly blades go away. Good. The rest of y'all. All right. Let's see. Oh, we took care of you. Yeah. All right, looks like we're almost done here. All right. Yeah, I'm loving the speed. This is good time considering we're like doing all the rooms. Like, we've done every room so far except for the catacombs. We didn't go into the catacombs. which I did have available. Oscar, you said, what's my best build? That's a good question. What is my best build? And by that, I'm assuming you mean like the fastest, like I'm not sure. Shield Beast would be a strong contender. I gotta think about it. My Seismic Commander bleed build is also quite powerful. I gotta think about what's my best build, and then my Flame Leper Technomancer is also pretty good. But it might be my Shield Beast Trickster. I don't know. I got to think about that. But then I have some strong Pyromancer builds too. But I don't know if any of them are as strong as... Yeah, it might be the Technomancer in terms of I've done my fastest times with my Flame Leper Technomancer. But I've done some fast times with the bleed build too, though. Devastator. That's a good question, Oscar. What's your best build, Oscar? Was it the character you had before? You said you even improved on him a little bit, right? Like, did you... Because you weren't even running a set last week when we were running. I think that was last week. Was that last week or was that Wednesday? I can't remember when you were in, but... That might have been Wednesday, I think. But I think you were saying at that point, you were still kind of putting together the build. Like, it wasn't even in its final form yet, right? I gotta be careful here. There might be something good I need in here because I do not have stash space. But nope, doesn't look like it. Whatever. Break that stuff down. Or actually, hold on. Let me just get rid of this stuff. What's this? Cooldown? No, don't need that. You said now it's full Flame Leper? Yeah, I think Flame Leper Technomancer, out of all of them, using Hastening, Influence, and Burrowing, whatever, that one. You know the one I'm talking about. Yeah, that one might be the best one out of all of them. I'm not sure in terms of the time. I'm not sure any of my other characters could beat but my bleed build Devastator would be close. That would be probably a close second, as well as my Shield Beast Trickster would also be pretty good. Oh, Oscar, that was Wednesday. Yeah. Which reminds me, I gotta get back to... See, it was good running with you. See, I like running with someone that might have like a better, because it gives me some, one, incentive, but two, it lets me know, okay, there's room for improvement, because I think there's room for improvement with my, and I know what it is too, is the fact that my Flame Leper, I still to this day have never gotten a good chess piece for the Flame Leper set. So I'm using, at this point, like a purple chess piece, and then I gotta use, I think, the shoes. But ideally, I would want to be able to just use the head, chest, and pants, and then have purple shoes and gloves. And I haven't been able to do that yet. And even still, it still does work, you know? But so, yeah, I might actually get back to my Technomancer, but my Trickster's been neglected for so long. That's why I'm kind of back with my Trickster right now, doing some stuff. And I have a build video that I'm working on. That'll probably be later this week. I'm almost done. I have a video where I'm kind of talking about some of my favorite weapons in the game, legendary weapons in particular. That might be ready for tomorrow. Just got to do some finishing touches on the editing for that one. If not latest Monday, but that's going to be ready in the next couple days. And then the next video I'm working on after that is going to be, I have a chrono suit that I would like to share. I have a way of making the chrono suit relevant in terms of a nice bullet build that I put together that I think, you know, could give people another option. I mean, sometimes, especially for those starting out, like I get comments on like YouTube and stuff, like, you know, people that they're even asking, man, where do I get XYZ? Like I had someone asking, where can I get some Shield Beast gear? To which you have to tell them, you know, hey, you just got to farm, man. Like there's no real place to go, but it tells me that there's new people coming to the game all the time. So I want to keep doing videos so people can look at, like, you know, be recent information, the latest stuff, not from like a year or two ago. And maybe Chrono Suit is the only thing you've been able to get. And so if that's the case, you could put it together in a way where, you know, it'll help you farm for the other stuff. Give you a very, very viable build. So, I don't know. That's just some stuff to look forward to. I know it's been a while since I put a build video out, but I haven't stopped. It's just I've been so busy with just life in general, but I've been playing other games and, you know, I finished Thymesia. So I still got to put, you know, that up because I recorded all of it. It's just a matter of putting it up and sharing those adventures. Earth First, I appreciate it. You shared on Twitter. Nice, nice. Conscious is in the building. Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Actually, hold up. Before we head on to Krill, let's see. What's this? Power assimilation. This actually could work. I'm going to hold on to that. But it means I need to delete something else. Which I'll have to figure that out. All right. But this Enoch's Blessing is working really well. Working really well. Usually with my Trickster, I've been using automatic shotguns. And then for, like, let me just show real quick. Like, I do have this other shotgun. It's a, what is it called? A purple that came with anomaly enhancement, and I threw Fortress on it. This is also a weapon I've been using. Ravenous Locust is another underrated mod. It's come a long way since earlier, like before Worldslayer. That was a mod that was kind of useless. I would ignore it all the time. But, you know, with the recent patches and a lot of boosts they've given to it, it's actually really viable. Bruce, you said you've been trying to do a nice Trickster build, but you can't get the Shield Beast armor. All you got is a Chrono. Oh, so then this video will be good for you. I got a Chrono Suit build that I'm going to be putting out. That's probably going to be later in the week, though. Like, I feel like realistically, with everything else I got going on, it might be a Thursday. I don't think it's going to be ready before that. But definitely look out for that. Oh, let's go. Because for a while, I kind of been ignoring the Chrono Suit myself, but I don't know, something made me pick it up again. Just to say, you know what? No, let me let's see what we can do. And yeah, I have something that works really well. I'm doing trials and expeditions really, really fast. I like the times that it's getting it done in. So I'm like, you know what? All right, I think it's fit to share. I'm gonna share this. Shoot, if there's enough time after we're done with the trials, let's see, what time are we looking at? Not sure. Might not have enough time. But if there is time, maybe I'll pull out the Chrono Suit tonight just to kind of show off some of the potential. But these trials can be time consuming, so not promising anything. All right, here we go. And again, if anyone else wants to join, now would be a good time before, well, yeah, we're almost at the Arbiter, so you want to hop in for a couple of goes and a couple of cracks at them. Getting your choice of APOC gear. All are welcome. Smash you. All right. Let's see, we got someone over here that will be annoying if we let them roam around. Get you out of here. And head on to here. All right. Mm-hmm. All right. Got a big one coming. Jesus. AOE out. All right. You know what? I always like getting rid of these. Like, if you let these guys roam around in here, they will kill you from across the room. Their aim seems impeccable, and it's like, what the hell? You won't even understand who's shooting at you or from where. Bang, bang. All right. Probably, yep, right here. Ooh. We don't want those. Damn. Actually messed up my hunt the prey. I need to reload. All right. We're done here. All right. Next. Oh. I didn't see you there, buddy. Now you're gone. Oh. The other one. Annoying. All right. Yeah, Bruce, we're definitely doing our thing. I feel like we've run through it a pretty decent. It's like I said, especially for we kind of hopped in almost all the rooms. And it's up to you if you want to do the cliffside path. I mean, I don't think I need to, but I mean, hey, how am I on extract? I'm up to 6,000, almost 7,000. Yeah, I could use some more. You get a nice amount of anomaly extract out of cliffside path. You get out of here. No. Frozen. All right, now, bang. Done. All right. All right, all right. Mm-hmm. We'll see what that is. Double gun, nah. Let's see. It's all right. It's not what I'm looking for. Boots. Ooh, Edge of Time goggles. Huh. What are these? I guess I'll hold on to those. I'm always looking for good Edge of Time goggles. That's always a hell yeah. Trophy. I'm not sure that's what I'm looking for. And can I use this? No, not really. The rest of you's junk. I'll take the materials. Yeah, the next spot's up to you, Bruce. I'm down for if you want to move straight on, if you want to hang left, do cliffside. That's up to you. I mean, cliffside might not be a bad idea, actually. But it looks like you're over... Yeah. Yeah, that's cool. All right, yeah, let's go. All good. All of sculptures. All right. All right. Yeah, cut that out. All right. Where are you going? Right here. Yeah, this dude's like running away from me. Nope. Damn. Well, takes care of y'all. We get up there and take care of you guys next. Everybody's on that side. Damn. All right. Got you out of here. Now. And this is good because, yeah, I do want to test this build against the final Arbiter. Going at him with the pump action versus, like I said, I'm usually using an automatic, like a Death Shield or an Evening Star. Or I have a nice purple one that came with Fortress and Anomaly Enhancement that I use with my Shield Beast. So this Enoch's Blessing... Now, I've used an Enoch's Blessing before, but not really like that. You stand... I hate... When he starts fluttering around, it's annoying, man. To take care of you. Oh, damn it. Now got you. There we go. All right. Now, Arbiter, here we come. Good stuff. Good stuff. All right. All right. Anything good? You know what? Let me... Man, I don't have room for any of this stuff. Now, how did this sneak in here? Let's see. What's this? Whatever. Take the materials. How am I on extract? We're up to almost 8,000. We really don't get enough, man. Like by now, all this in this time, that should be over 10,000 at least. But it is what it is. Like instead of whatever, I remember there was a patch where we were like, okay, here you go. It's going to be 10% faster with the Apocalypse. Like that needed to be 30% faster. And we needed to get like 25% more from, like, I don't know, whatever they did, it was kind of like, I don't even think I notice it like that. Like it wasn't the boost they thought it was, where they thought people would be praising them and, oh, thank you so much. Like, not really, no. Kind of wasn't noticeable. Like it was like, okay, that's I guess a first step towards it. But nowhere near enough. All right. Here we go with round one. All right, let's see how we do against the Arbiter. You know, just for this, I should put Spectral Spike on. I feel like we'll kill him a lot faster if I do that. I'm looking at, you know, I like to see chunks of his energy going down, you know? I'm not seeing the chunks. We're chipping away, but... Oh, he got his little clone spawn thing. He needs to go. Hell no. Get this fool out of here. Nope. All right. Yeah, I'm gonna try Spectral Spike. I feel like we'll take care of him a lot faster. I at least want to see what it does. That's not what I wanted to hunt the prey behind. Damn it. I want you. Oh, I'm in trouble. Oh, I was in trouble. Yeah, we're really fighting this guy. I'm on the verge of going down. All right, we almost got him. Oh God, I got that sticky nonsense on me. All right, finally, about time. Hey, Infinite Wellness and Coaching. What's up? What's up? Let me see. Do I have anything good here? No. I guess this could be useful. But I don't think I have... Yeah, I don't have room. Most anything I take up is good. This has to be something really good. Ooh. Now this... Let me see. That might be something good. Hold on. I gotta delete something. I guess... I don't want to delete that. I guess you gotta go. I don't really need you. Not right now. All right, let's see what this is. The rest of the stuff, well, let's see what this is. Whatever. Let's see. They finally get some good boots. Boots. Sharp Eye. Senator's Knife. Maybe. Only thing is it's still anomaly power, but what about this Inferno Seed? Embalmer's Rage? Critical shots don't consume ammo. That's an interesting combination of stuff. I don't know. I have to think about it. I won't delete it right now. But yeah. Let's give it another go. Turn the lobby. Return with Squadod. And yeah, we got 3 more cracks at it. Try again. But Bruce, give me just a second because I just want to switch up the PAX tree real quick. Might even switch up the weapon too. Yeah, just for the sake of, I don't want to risk a failed mission. So hold on a second. Hold on. Let me throw on. This is actually my preferred automatic shotgun. This purple Fortress Anomaly Enhancement and Death Renome. Although Death Renome, is that going to be useful here? Well, it's too late. Nothing I can do about that now. Can't really change it, but. Let's go. Yep. And let's get Spectral Spike on here. We'll do it like that. All right. It should work nicely. Let's see if we can get him down quicker, because it was too much, man. Too many times he's doing a spammy thing, and hell no. Nope. I might suffer through him doing that once, but not like 5 times. Hell no. Oh, Bruce, if you need a second. Yeah. It actually allows me to further take my time. Let me get rid of a couple of things. Yeah, if you got, handle your business real quick. All right. Guess it gives me a chance to, and I gotta even, you know what? I need at least one spot just in case something really good comes with those choices. So I need to get rid of something here. I never used the arm piece. I probably could get rid of that. I feel like I'm holding on to this for some reason. I don't remember why, but anomaly, close range, status power, that could be good. Let me not get rid of that. This one, I think this is what I just kind of got my hands on. Or is it? No, it was something else. Maybe it was that. It's a 69, which leads me to believe it probably is something I just got. So do I get rid of these? Yeah, because I'm never going to want to use Aura of Force. I don't want to be... Yeah, get rid of that. And you can go. You get the hell out. And then I probably should try to get rid of one of these weapons too. I don't need the extra Anemoy. Don't need it. And maybe something else? Huh. That's a nice weapon. I want to try out this Golem's Limb at some point. I want to play around with this too. And floater with Shadow Comet. I'm never gonna level this up. So you're level 65. You're too far behind. It is what it is. Sorry, buddy. But I'm not gonna put the resources into doing anything with that. This is, I'm keeping this. This is actually another weapon that I've used. This is that concentration blast. While it's all right, I kind of prefer other mods, but concentration blast is decent. Not like it's a dead mod or anything. Flesh render is a dead mod. This is going to be replaced because this actually could be useful. Thinking about it, I don't know. Let's see, another imploder. This one, that's better than the other one. This one with Nicola's Revenge. Whatever. I got rid of a couple of things. Bruce, you... Oh, so you're good to go? All right, good. Let's go. Yep, good stuff. Good stuff. All right. Shit. I'm also still farming out some good martyr pieces. I want to do a martyr build. But all the pieces I got, like, I don't know. They don't make sense. Like, I need good pieces that make sense together. It doesn't even matter which character I'm using it. Like, all the characters I have are, like, looking for martyr pieces, which means I probably should be going into the catacombs more often. The catacombs are where you're really going to get that martyr gear. It might not always be APOC, though. I feel like we're taking them down a little bit better this time. Yeah, much faster. Although you're getting that nonsense up again. We get rid of you before that guy gets going. Yeah, see? I like seeing chunks of his energy going down. We're seeing chunks at a time. Got you. Much faster. Much faster. Much better. Yeah. At least for the Arbiters, I'm going to stick to this now. An heir to the desert with dimensional rockets. That could work. Try that out. Ugh. I just said I don't use these, and now I have two of them. Let me see. I'm going to get rid of one of them. You are the one. All right. Even though the other one, well, whatever. The one I just deleted had the better armor of the two. All this stuff. Is there anything good in here? I'm open to gloves and shoes. All right. Got some shoes here. I got to comb through these a little bit more carefully. Nope. Can't use that. Let's see what these are all about. Need that. Probably could use an assault rifle, but not right now. Whatever. In the interest of space and time, just gonna delete. Submachine gun too. Nah. You know what? Fine. Let me see what that is. Now yeah, you're gonna be nice. I think I'm gonna make use out of you, even if it's not with this character. I'm pretty sure I have a character that could use that heir to the desert. I don't need this. No. And what about you? No, not what I'm looking for. All right, so we keep searching. All right, ready for go number 3. And then, we'll see what's up. 2 more goes, and then we might be calling it after that, or if not long after that. But starting to wind down to almost midnight. So that's usually when I start getting hungry. I haven't eaten since earlier, since I got back from my errands, so. All right. 2 more goes, and then, oh man. See, sometimes it does this where it's like, now it's like kind of flooding my inventory with stuff I don't need. Stuff I did not ask for. I don't need this. No, thank you. The rest is probably all dismantled automatically. All right. Yep, let's go. Let's get this Arbiter out of here. And as I'm looking, yeah, I don't think I'm going to reach another ascension level here. Let me see, 2 more goes. I'll be close. I'll be close to another ascension level, which is always good. But that, let me see. Yeah, this character is finally almost at a 70. Once I get him to a 70, now all my characters will be at least 70. Which I guess is a milestone. Four level 70 characters is not easy to do. It's a lot of time and effort and patience. And grinding. And grinding. I'm sure when we look at the end, Spectral Spike that's usually, once you're really getting into it, is going to be your leading damage dealer, you know? Ooh. getting messy. It's getting messy. Oh boy. I am not trying to go down. We almost got him. And bang. Got a little hot and heavy in there for a second, but and now after this, we attempt to go 4 for 4. I don't need any of these. I hate when you get like 3 bad choices and it's like, all right, what do I not need the least? You know, like what can I at least maybe salvage? But I can't do anything with any of this stuff. Maybe this one. I guess I'll take that. That got dismantled automatically anyway. Whatever. I don't need it anyway. All right. Oh, I'll take the boots though. This whole time I've been looking for good boots. I'll take those too. We'll see what those are. The rest of this, whatever. Nope. If improved weakened bullets was something else, maybe. I might have actually held on to that. Nope. At least I finally had a decent amount of extract. I can upgrade definitely one legendary and maybe a purple. It's a lot of work to be like, okay, I can upgrade these 2 things. It's funny, man. Huh. This is interesting. I might want to hold on to these. But I got some other shoes that I also want to hold on to. Not these, right? No. I don't need that. Yeah. This could work. And then these, yeah, Sharp Eye is something I would like to get on here. So, all right. Might have some boots I could work with. Let's give it one more go. Then let's see what we can get. You done after? Yeah, I got you. Yeah, like I said, we're winding down. I'm probably gonna call it a night myself after this. So, yeah. But it's been fun. I think I did get something I can use out of it. I might have some gloves I can use, and I might have some boots I can use. So, I'll take it. That'll work. Now we'll see if we can put it all together. All right. Ugake Otarah, last attempt, right? Yep. All right. The aim is to go 4 for 4. Love is the answer. What's up? Thanks for stopping in. Although, and I guess it's always going to happen. You get people that, you know, you're going to kind of jump in, but, you know, we're much closer to the end than we are to the beginning. But even if you're here for a few minutes, yeah, I appreciate it. Hey, it's all good. Really appreciate you checking in. All right. Ooh. Oh man. All right. About halfway there. Trying to get some more critical shots on him. It's hard to do that from behind though. Ooh. Dangerous. Oh man. Damn. I actually went down. I had a feeling that was gonna happen because that was close to happening a couple of times. Let's make sure that doesn't happen again. Got you. All right. So let's see what we got. A darkness charmer, huh? It's not really what I'm looking for. I'll take this with Thunder's Legacy. I think I'll go with that. And ooh, some pants that I could probably use. We'll see in a second. Oh, and another. Let's see. All right, what we got here? So these, yeah, probably. I'll take that over this one. I don't need two of those though. And this waistcloth. I don't do time rift with this build, so no. I don't think I'm ever gonna need that. And then those are useless. Okay, so what else we got? Shoes. I gotta go through this very carefully because I don't want to dismantle something that I might actually be able to use. Take our time, look through. What about this? Nope. Max health. Get that out of here. The rest of this is probably junk. I'll take a look at the assault rifle. I don't need a chest piece. Nah, no double gun. What we got over here? Oh yeah, I knew there was something else. And all right, let's see what this is. All right. Nope. And nah. And not really. No. Use these. No. Although Kingslayer. I mean, it's max health and it's long range. That's like 2 attributes. Nah. I have no need for status power here, so can't use those. And are these better than these? Because it's bonus firepower. I'm looking for long range though. Man, kind of a waste. I don't know. I'll keep both. It's fine. Anyway, looks like Bruce already hopped out, so I will be. Let's head over to. Damn, that stuff is covered in blood. I thought I was done here. That's funny. All right. I think that's everything. Now, yeah, we'll head back. All right. So, with that, I think I'm about ready to wrap things up for the evening. Been another great night of Outriders. Running with my Ugake set. Let's see. Twisted round. Spectral Spike. Yeah, man. Look at Spectral Spike. Spectral Spike does crazy damage against the Arbiters. I always recommend, if you're a trickster, no matter what you're doing, when you get to the Arbiters, although, I mean, I've been told there are people that, no, you got to do the shotgun thing. I don't know. I can't one-shot them with the shotgun, at least not yet. That's what I've been trying to do, actually, is try to get a shotgun build that can 1 or 2 shot the final Arbiter. When I get there, I guess I'll let you guys know. But for now, Spectral Spike is my node of choice. So, and let me just, I always forget to clean my stash out. It has been full for almost the entire trial run. The rest of these, I'll go through those later. Got some gloves in there. Are these any good? Maybe. Yeah, I might be able to use those actually, even though it's max health, but I get the close range damage. Yeah, maybe. I don't know. Anyway, I'll do that offline. But in KPB, you said great vibes as always. Appreciate it. I am going to take some time to thank everyone, especially Abu and Bruce, for the runs. You guys were running and were great teammates. Anyone who watched, and even if you spent only a minute or two in, I thank you and I appreciate your time on this nice Saturday evening. Any likes are appreciated. Please subscribe if you want to see more, and there's definitely more content coming. Something to look out for. I got the weapon video most likely coming tomorrow, either Monday or Tuesday. I'll be back on with Gotham Knights. Tuesday I'll definitely be on with Division 2, and we'll be back on Wednesday with some more Outriders. So I'll see you guys on the next one, and until next time, peace.